many people, and it's never going to make the news. Young man was shot down by the Pasadena police. It didn't make the news. How many people have been shot down and it didn't make the news? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some very good police officers. But this particular officer should not be on duty anymore. He should not be working for Hawthorne anymore.
That cop should be out here.
All right. I'm telling you, this is going to be a process. So we're going to have to practice some patience. We're going to have to get on our Facebook page, our email, our Twitter pages, and we need to tweet these pictures out right now. We need to take the picture out, we need to tweet it out, we need to Facebook it out, we need to MySpace it, get on Tango, and get on Tango with your friends right now and let them see where we're at. And then take some of your friends and tell them to get on down here and join us down here. And let me tell you something, you guys. Shall overcome. You hear me? Yes! Dr. King marched because he believes in something. What we need to do today, guys, this is what we need to do. We need to start right here. We need to march down there. We have to do a PMA parking lot and march back until we get tired. People can see us marching. How about that, you guys? How are you feeling that it's energetic? I don't know about you, but the pain that I felt in my heart when I saw him take that dog, I saw him shoot Matt. Because I know we had a puppy, we were grateful for the little puppy, we fed him in the morning, we woke us up licking our faces, we learned how to sit down and roll over, and when you spend that much time with your pet, it actually becomes a family member. Yeah! Your pet becomes a family member. Yeah. And your pet goes with you to the beach, and in the car, and in the backyard, and barks when the people come by and the mailman comes by and lets you know that something's going on. Well, guess what? Max will never bark again. So this is why we're here today. Let's remember never to forget why we're here. We're here for justice for Max. Amen? Again, we are not mad at the police department because they have a job to do. Their job is to observe and to protect. And believe it or not, we're taxpayers and constituents, and we pay the salaries of police officers, okay, you guys? Our taxpaying job is paid for the police, but guess what? If we don't stand up to this, if we don't send our letters in to the mayor of Hawthorne, the city council, we need to be at the city council meeting, whenever it is on Tuesday. We should be there with our signs at the city council meeting, and each one of us should get a speaker card, which is speak, 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 speak. Okay? So when you're there, the city council channel, and everybody will see our speeches on the city council channel, and it's going to play on there no matter what. So if you want to use strategy, this is how you do it. You use your electronic media, use your Facebook, your Twitter page, get the information out, and then you show up at the city council meeting on Tuesday, whenever it is, and we each sign a speaker card, and we each speak about how we feel about Max being murdered. Max is not just killed, he's murdered. So I'm going to end my speech right now, but before I do, can we say a prayer for the owner of the dog and the dog? Can we do that?
Yes.
Everybody just gather a handful of minutes so we can say a prayer. Okay. All right, are we ready? Guess what? You don't even have to bow your heads, you guys. You can leave your eyes open to God. Here's our prayer. Dear God up in heaven, we love Matt. We know that Matt is a dog. We know that you're looking down, wrapping his tail, and guarding them through heaven and escape to heaven. God, we're asking you, please forgive the officer who shot the dog. I don't know if he had a silver dog or what, God, but I think that it was handled in the wrong way, and I'm not going to be the judge because, God, you are a different God. You're Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. You're Jehovah Jireh, our protector. You're Abba, Father. So, God, we're going to take this whole thing and we're going to put it at the altar with you because it's too heavy for us to carry on our backs. We got bills to pay, lives to take care of, and kids to take care of. But, God, we're going to put this at the altar with you so you can be the last and final word on what happened to the wrongful death of Max the wrongful arresting of his master. God, I ask that you take this case to court, and that those officers be held accountable, and that they, in a court of law, by a jury of 12, they will be found guilty of murdering an innocent dog.
Yes!
I ask, Father, that you take those type of officers off the force. We don't need officers that are trigger happy with their weapons.
Yeah.
So, God, I'm going to thank you, God, for what you have done, and I'm going to thank you, God, for what you're going to do. And protect everybody out here, that nobody will be incarcerated today, that nobody will be hurt today, that we won't have any civil unrest today, but we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the Trayvon Martin case, God. But we don't know what's going to happen with all the stuff that's going on right now. This is a sign, God, that you've given us that the whole world is in an uproar, in Egypt and everywhere else. So we need leadership today, God. So I thank you for leadership. Thank you for your love. In Jesus' name, amen. Give everybody let's clap it up for Max, guys. Clap it up for Max. And let's give it up for Jeffrey with the bullhorn here. We love Max. 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 No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. Let's march, you guys. Let's go. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. No justice. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. Did Max have a right to live? Yeah. Did Max fight the officer? No. Was the officer intimidated by Max? Yeah. You only have a split second to make a decision on what you're going to do, especially when you're dealing with someone's life. I think that a taser or mace or a PR-24 or something should have took the place of using deadly force.
Not shooting them forward.
No deadly force. 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 Now you know what, you guys? I don't think there should have been an arrest that day.
No.
I don't think that anyone should have been detained that day.
No.
Because we have a right to videotape wherever we are.
Yeah.
We have a right to videotape.
Yeah.
We have a right to assemble. And we're assembling now because we're here for Max and
Leon.
We're here for Leon and Max. If you have your dog today, look down at your dog and thank God your dog is still here, okay, you guys? Because guess what? Being euthanized is one thing, but being assassinated is a totally different thing. Euthanized is, you know, that's part of what they do, you know what I mean? And we don't even like that. So if you love your pet, just thank God you have your pet right now. Because Leon is going to have nightmares among nightmares of being handcuffed and watching his dog be assassinated right there before his very eyes. And if it was me, I would have been crying when my dog was shot like that. Especially when I raised him up from a puppy with James burgers and puppy chow and petted him and taught him how to live and how to roll over and how not to use the restroom in the house. And you know that bond you build with your pet? You know, your pet. I think if they would have unhandcuffed him and let him put his dog in the car, under supervision by the officers, I think that it would have turned out to be a different story. But you know what? No life is full of lessons. And there's a certain way that you approach certain situations. We need to find out about policies and procedures on handling people who have animals who will naturally protect their owners. Because a dog's natural instinct, if they see their owner being pulled away or thrown in the car or whatever, they're going to bark, and guess what? The windows were down on the car. The dog was only doing what the dog has learned to do, try to protect his master. It's like a canine working for the police department. If he sees somebody attacking an officer, the canine will jump out the car and get that bad guy right in the midsection.
But if you kill them, it's a felony. You're going to go to jail.
Well, so here we are today, and we're protesting for Max. We're here for Max and we're here for Leon. We want to hold our signs up high. We want people to know that we don't want to see another dog get shot. We don't want to see a human being get shot. And if there's no need for incarceration, perhaps there's a better way to approach the situation. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No crooked.
Police.
Who thinks he should be fired? I'm not saying that all officers should stay on duty, but you know, he needs to get a psych evaluation. He needs to go through a background check. And from what I found out from his background, he shot somebody before. This is not his first time. Now, I could be wrong. But we need to check out the backgrounds of all of our officers and hold them accountable for their positions. We need to make sure. Because guess what? The officer can run a check on you, but you need to run a check on your fellow officer. Because you need to hold them accountable of their esteemed position. Okay, when you are a peace officer and you have the right to carry a weapon, you got to know when not to brandish that weapon. You got to know when not to use that weapon. You got to make a split decision in a split second. And it doesn't always have to be lethal force, and it doesn't definitely have to be deadly force. Amen? Yeah. I'm going to let my man here read the 4th Amendment. Oh, you want me to? Okay. I'm on a roll. So they want me to read our 4th Amendment right. No person shall be held for... I'm sorry. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue. But upon probable cause, and remember, probable cause, supported by the oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. So number one, The man was videotaping. He had a right to do that. Okay, he was not obstructing justice because justice was already taking place. But what's caught on video within a reasonable or a shadow of a doubt is that dog being shot down. And when I saw the dog going through his motions, I cried. It hurt me so bad to see that dog shot like that. And I'm sure it hurt a few officers too. Because some of our officers are human beings and they have dogs too. But guess what? A decision is going to be made in the court of law.
Get rid of him.
This trial is going to go to court. It might not go to court right away, so we're going to have to be patient. Because eventually they think we're going to just whittle away. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No crooked.
Police.
Justice for Max. We love Max.
We love Max. We love Max. We love Max. We love Max.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
And what do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No crooked.
Police.
Should that officer be punished for what he did?
Hell yeah!
Should he be in jail for what he did?
Yeah!
What would happen if we took an officer's life? What would happen? We would go to jail.
Yeah.
We would go to jail if we did an assault on an officer. We got to know when to use our weapon. We shouldn't just use our weapon when we have faith.
Police!
And what do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
And what do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
And what do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
And what do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No crooked!
Police!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No crooked!
Police!
So his Fourth Amendment right was violated, you guys.
Yeah, it was.
Leon's Fourth Amendment right was violated. How many times has your right been violated and you just couldn't do anything about it? Have you ever... All right. Have you ever been profiled against? Have you ever been driving your car and all of a sudden you're pulled over and you don't know why?
Yeah!
You drove out on the ground and you're put down on your knees in front of your family, in front of your friends.
That's right!
Could you imagine how Leon felt standing there handcuffed and watching his dog be assassinated? Could you imagine how he felt? If I was a pet owner and I'm standing there in handcuffs and all I want to do is hold my dog.
Yeah!
In a time like that, you want to hold your pet.
Yeah!
You ever hear your pet whine and you just grab him and just rub him and hold him?
Yeah!
Well, guess what? Leon can't do that with Max anymore. So that's why I'm here today. I'm not here because I want to be seen, because I don't care about being seen. I don't care about being on TV. I don't care about being in the newspaper. I care about a dog that had a life. I care about Leon who lost his pet. I care about the people that's out here right now protesting so this won't ever happen again. Because guess what? They don't think we're going to come and assemble, and they don't think we're going to say anything. They think they can just do what they want to do, and it's a done deal, and that's it. Well, no. Everyone has to be responsible for their actions. Everyone has to go to a court of law, whether you're a police officer or anything else. If you don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Hell yeah!
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't do survive if you can't do the time. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
No justice?
No peace!
No justice?
No peace!
No justice?
No peace!
No crooked?
No peace!
Okay, y'all, you know what? Write your letters to Washington, D.C. Write your letter to the Justice Department.
Hell yeah!
Write your letter to the Supreme Court.
Hell yeah!
I dare you to write a letter to the Supreme Court about your pet. I dare you to send that video to the Supreme Court.
Hell yeah!
Send it to the criminal court building,
Hell yeah.
to the head judge.
That's right!
Send it to the city council members.
That's right!
Send it to the mayor of this city.
That's right!
Send it to the chief of police.
Hell yeah.
And let's let them know that we want them to remember, never to forget.
Hell yeah.
You just can't do that.
Do shit like
You
that!
can't just pull out your gun and shoot a dog.
That's right! Hell no!
You know?
What's wrong with you?
You just can't arrest people because they're assembling and videotaping. People have a right to assemble. People have a right to get together.
Hell yeah!
Civil rights are violated.
Yes, it was a civil rights violation, and it was a rape to... Okay, I'm just going to say it. It was profiling.
Yes!
Profiling. Okay, because if that would have been the Beverly Hills police, the cop would have got the dog and put him in the back seat himself.
Yeah!
But it just happened to be in Hawthorne in the African-American area. Let's keep it real, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Okay? It just happened to be he was in the African-American area. If that would have been in Beverly Hills or Beverly, anywhere in the Beverlies,
Why were all the cops white?
I don't know. That's another question. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you what, if that would have happened in Beverly Hills or Hollywood, they would have got Max in here, Max, and they would have had some doggy treats in the trunk, and Max would have been in the back seat, and it would have been all right.
And they kill dogs all the time. They killed another dog too that we knew.
This same cop?
Another freaking cop. Another one. And they do it all the time. These are just the dogs. These are just
Shooting dogs is against the law. Shooting dogs is against the law.
That's right.
Shooting dogs is against the law. 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 No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No crooked.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
I feel sorry for Leon's family too, because if Leon had kids, I'm sure the kids played with it, with the dog with Max. I'm sure his nieces and nephews played with Max. I'm sure when he walked Max to the dog park, it was a great conversation piece to talk about how beautiful his dog was. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Now, we're not breaking the law right now, are we, y'all?
No.
And let's turn around and walk on back down here with our signs. And let's hold our signs up real high. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Let's see some effort, y'all. I want to see some effort. If you're here for Max, come on, make some noise. If you're here for Max, make some noise. If you're here because you love kids, make some noise. Make some noise. If you want the cops to keep their guns away, make some noise. If you think an innocent dog was shot down, make some noise. If you think that police officer should be fired, make some noise. If you think that officer should go to jail, make some noise. If you think this police officer status should be taken away, make some noise. If you want them to go into a court of law with a jury as well, make some noise. If you want them to be held accountable for shooting their dog, make some noise. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice.
Police.
And what do we want?
Justice.
And what do we want? And what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Justice! And what do we want? Now! And what do we want? Justice! And what do we want? Now! Justice to be alive! 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 And what do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. And what do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. And what do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. Justice. Yeah. Now. No cops shooting guns. No cops shooting guns. No cops shooting guns. No cops shooting guns. Clap and scream for Max! What was the police officer's name that shot the dog? Jeffrey Salmon. What's his name? Jeffrey Salmon. And who was with him when they shot the dog? The other officers with him? No, they weren't with him. They weren't with him. They weren't with him. Okay,
hey, do you mind holding this? Because I'm streaming online.
Oh my God.
Because I can put up my hair.
And Jeffrey Salmon, I read about Jeffrey. He has been charged. He has shot something or someone before.
Do you have a cell phone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Some decisions are just bad decisions, okay, you guys? And when you have a situation like that, when a dog is jumping out the vehicle,
do you have the ability to download apps?
the least you can do is tell the young man.
On behalf of changes.org, I'm streaming live right now. There's 66 viewers, but eventually my phone's going to die. So I need to switch it off to somebody else. If you download Ustream, I can give you the username and password, and you can continue for everybody across the country and stuff, you know? It's called Ustream.
Guess what, you guys? If that would have happened, that would have been proper protocol. But some people say, oh, guys, you're not an officer, so you don't understand. Well, I do understand because I work in a lot of cases that involve a lot of officers. I sat down with the chief of police in many different cities. It's not my first time. If you don't know who I am, I'm Eddie Jones, president of the Los Angeles Civil Rights Association. We fight for human rights, civil rights, constitutional rights, and human rights. And I don't even want to tell you all the cases I worked on. I don't want what happened to that. I don't want what happened to Leon's dog to ever happen again.
Were you able to
I don't want to see that up in cyberspace. That makes the whole department look bad. It takes down the morale of the city. Hey, listen, you guys. It takes down the morale in the city of Hawthorne, okay? Because the officers that are good officers, they got to deal with this too. Okay? All right, hold them up high. Hold them up high. Hold them up high. Hold them up high. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No crooked. Police. And what do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We want okay. Do you want to see Jeffrey go to court?
Yes.
Because he shot a dog.
Yes.
And it wasn't his right to shoot that dog.
Yes.
He shouldn't have shot Max. Max should. Here's the owner of Max right here. Here's the owner of Max right. Man, I love you, brother. Man, I know the pain you felt when your dog was shot, man. And I cried with you, bro. I want you to know that, man. When I saw your dog out there, I cried too.
We all
When I
cried.
showed that to my kids, they cried too. And what you know what it does? It breaks down the morale of the city. Because we need to treat everybody equally. You had a right to assemble. You had a right to videotape. You You were not obstructing justice. You were not breaking any laws. You put your dog in the car. You were leaving. And you know what they should have did? They should have said, we're going to unhandcuff one of your hands. Please give your dog a direct order to get back in the vehicle. And please roll up the window so we won't have any problems with your dog. Because we're dealing with you, we don't have any reason to really deal with your dog. But I think it was handled in the wrong way. I think it was unprofessional. I think that the decision that needs to be made, the sergeant should have been there to say, hey, let's deal with this in a different way. We already have had enough racial profiling problems, but here is another one, okay?
The username is Justice for Max. Oh, go to the camera.
I just want to say, hold on, everybody. Listen up. I just want to say this.
Go live, I'm sorry, go live.
I want to just tell you that I love you, and I thank you for your support. And also, let's do this in a peaceful way, non-violent. My objective is to make sure that their policies and their procedures change towards animals and people.
Is correct.
There's nowhere in the world that your rights should be violated. Your civil rights are being taken away every day. And that's why I was filming. So let's do this with love and let's do this peacefully. But we want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Love you, Leon. We love Leon.
Yes.
And Leon, don't leave. Leon. No, wait a minute now. Let's give Leon a hand because of his ability to be okay, I mean, it takes a diplomatic person to take a hardship such as the one that he's dealing with. Can you imagine going to sleep without your, when your dog